three types of upasana, meditation, japam. One is alambanam, they call it alambanam. Etadyaksharam param. This akshara, these two verses can, next verse also. Etad alambanam sreshtham, etad alambanam param, etad alambanam gyatva yevaya dichchasitasya tad. That will be the next verse. Alambanam. Alambanam means it's a symbol. Long before you understand the truth, you start with a symbol. Like a child picks up a word. The child goes on using it. Does the child really understand what he's talking? He goes on using that word. Everybody using. That is how you pick up language. The child can't read, but he is speaking. The speaking person is not literate. The person who speaks the language is not literate because he can't write, he can't read, because he can only speak. He can only speak, but he doesn't know what is, he can't write it, he can't read it. The person is only familiar with the word. He conveys the meaning, but he doesn't know. Now when he writes, he associates. When he can read, he can associate. Why the reading is a pleasure? Listen carefully. Why the reading is a pleasure? Without going to a place, you can visualize. If you don't know how to read, what shall be your exposure in life? Nothing. Your exposure is only where you are. You see a mountain? See a mountain. You don't know Taj Mahal, you don't know Eiffel Tower, you don't know Statue of Liberty, you don't know Alaska. When you say these words, what is he talking about? You will immediately say, what is he talking about? Because nothing, no picture comes to your head. So when you read, pictures are supposed to come to your head. Then only you enjoy, you understand. Suppose nothing comes to your head, that is why if you read another language, suppose I write down in my Oriya speech in English language, Tume kipari acha, that is Oriya. I write down T-U-M-E K-I-P-A-R-I-A-C-H-H-A. Tume kipari acha. You can read it, but what do you understand? In English alphabet, I write the Oriya language. What will you get? Nothing. In English alphabet, you write down Japanese, Chinese, Spanish language. You write down English alphabet, but you write down what they say. What shall you understand? It means nothing. Understand? You should mean something. Okay? But then, you can't start with meaning. You can only start with words. Suppose a person is ready, when the teacher teaches it, right away, adhikari. That is why straight revelation comes in Upanishad. Upanishad doesn't wait, straight away. Of course, he has understood how the person is ready now. Nachiketa is ready, he gives it away. But you can't teach only from the standpoint of the best student. If you teach from the standpoint of the best student, you know how many will be left out? Everybody will be left out. The best only can be one, no. Everybody left out. So everybody is not ready. So make them ready. What shall I do? Start at 3 levels. You want to go from the bottom or top? Anywhere you can start. Let us go from the highest level. Is spoken. The truth is revealed. He got pramana. You understand? Eh? The teacher says, you are that. Omkara, I am that. Finish. No problem. Other fellow says, difficult. All right. Maybe the person is intellectually, mentally not ready. So, let him do that contemplation inside. At thought level, you chant Om. At thought level. No speech. Don't say Om. You think Om. Can your mind chant? Why do I do that? Because when you do that Om, since the job of the thought is to remind you of something, it doesn't remind you of your house, your car, your past, your present, your future, your body, your thought, nothing. Because thought, what is the job of the thought? Are you getting that? The job of the thought is to remind. So if you say Om, 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 if you think, what shall it remind you? It may not remind you what it is, but it will not remind you what you know. That is the principle. When I say the mind is repeating Om, Om, thought is going, a person can see it. Oh, that is very difficult for me, I can't do it at the thought level. Very difficult. All right, open your mouth. Om. That will be 80%, 90% people with that. Om. Baba. That's really nice. Why? Because that Om successfully cuts off every other sound. Why it is comfortable, please see. It successfully cuts off every other sound. Om. Let the fellow sing there. It doesn't matter. Let anybody sing there. But we are doing Om. And as you are chanting Om, the job should be, what you should do is, are you chanting Om, think of Om. Because when I say monkey, that word goes to your head and reminds you. Donkey, the word goes to your head, reminds you. Om. What should you do? You must take it to your head. Simply repeating Om, Om, mind is going on Om, Om, like that people do that mala, Hey, where is the milkman? Yes, come, bring, call him. Mala is going on in the hand. They are all jokes. The mala gets polished. Head is as stubborn as a stone. Mala is polished. Are you getting that? Please understand. So when you are chanting, why? Okay, start with that, so that it takes into your mind. So once you get into that thought level, cuts off the mind, speech, your sound, your slow down, your totally stop your speaking, chanting, repeating, go to the thought. Then go to yourself. Oh, that is also very, very difficult. All right, write down Om and look at it. That is known as the pratika, a symbol. Pratika, a symbol. So when I see, put that Om in front of me and I look at it, then I chant it. You understand how beautiful the process is? Which one you can do? Whichever one you like. But you should begin from where you are. Begin from the beginning. Without initiating him to the pratika, the fellow says, you now Om, chant Om. What does it mean? Simply one holy sound. What is this? How long can you do that? Let's say first the meaning must be given. Then the symbol. Then it becomes a pratika. It becomes a symbol.